What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to book shopping / a book haul vlog. Alright guys, so let me show you all the books that I have accumulated throughout September. I'm so excited about this. These books I'm honestly very excited about, very intrigued about. They are definitely being added onto my fall TBR, meaning my fall TBR has went from 19 books to probably around 25. So I went to a lot of different places as you saw. I went to Costco, I went to the library, I went to Free Little Libraries, Target, all the works. So let's get into the books that I got. This entire stack I am happy and proud to say that I now own. So let's go through all of them in no particular order. I got The Grandest Game at Target. I have since started it. I'm 29 pages in, and this is an installment of the Inheritance Game series. If you haven't read that series, it is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It is a mystery series and it is YA, young adult. This is an installation. It comes after the Inheritance Games is already finished. So after the Inheritance Games comes The Brothers Hawthorne, and then this is going to be, I believe, a duology, and this is the beginning of the duology. So I'm very intrigued. I can't really tell you what it's about because I don't want to spoil the Inheritance Games. Basically, it's what the title entails, a very grand game. So there are multiple characters within this book, multiple points of view, and I have absolutely no idea how the rest of the plotline goes because I like to go in my books blind. So this is the first book of this book haul. Then we have The Perfect Couple, which also on a whim I started because one night I was like, I'm really feeling like I want to read this book. So I am 37 pages in this book. I have like the Netflix cover version of it. If you guys aren't aware, The Perfect Couple is by Elin Hilderbrand. She writes Nantucket Mysteries, Nantucket Dramatic Mysteries, and this is now a Netflix series. I'm not sure I'm gonna watch the Netflix series. Probably not. I enjoy books more than I enjoy watching things. So I'm just gonna read it and we'll see if I like it. So far, I have loved every single thing that Elin Hilderbrand has written that I've read so far. So I have high hopes for this one. Next, we have my book club pick of this month, and that is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This went viral on Book Talk before I even knew that Book Talk was a thing. Right now, I'm on page 146. And as I'm filming this, it's not October yet. I need to read all 512 pages of this before October. I think I can do it, but I definitely have to grind if I'm gonna finish it soon. But so far, it is really very good. I am thoroughly enchanted. Next up, we have The Story Collector. I got this at Costco. If you guys aren't aware, Costco literally has the best book deals. I was just there 30 minutes ago. They had the entire Ronald Dahl collection valued at $106. Costco was selling it for $30. $29.99 to be exact. So that is an absolute win, an absolute deal. If you are ever in need of some new books and also new releases, head over to Costco, run, don't walk, because they have the best new releases, the coolest covers, and the cheapest prices. Not sponsored, by the way, but Costco, you definitely could sponsor me if you wanted to. Okay, now I got this book as just a collector's item. I have read this book. I did very much enjoy it. Lately, I've noticed that I have like this fatal flaw that I see a book and I'm like, wow, that looks very interesting. I really want to read it. It's beautiful. It has sprayed edges. It's a hardcover, you know, whatever it may be that draws me into the book. And I don't get it because I'm like, you know what? No, I have so many other books to read. Like, I'm not going to get it. And then a month later, it blows up on Instagram. It blows up on YouTube. It blows up on TikTok. Everyone wants it. The sprayed edges are no longer a thing. You can only get it in a certain design, and I missed my chance. I'm not gonna do that anymore. So I got the bonus content Fourth Wing Collector's Edition. As you can see, it's in paperback. It has the dragon sprayed edges, the gold foiling on that dragon. Obsessed. Will I ever read this book? Probably, but I'm obsessed. I am the very happy owner of this book, and yes, I did get it at Target. Now for two library books that I got for $2 each. First is War Room. This is actually a movie with Priscilla Shirer and a bunch of other characters that was actually in the movie called The Forge, which I watched and I made a few shorts about that. This is a novelization by Chris Farby based on the motion picture by Alex Kendrick and Stephen Kendrick. This actually did not start off as a book, it became a book, which I think is really very cool. In the center is basically snippets of the film. I watched this when I was really little and I loved it. I definitely want to watch it again. I'm really very excited about this book. I think that this is a very cool concept. The other book I got at the library is a classic, and it is called The Martian. A classic in the sense that a lot of people know about this book. It is very well renowned, highly respected. I don't know what it's about. I could actually read you a little bit of the synopsis because I am interested. A mission to Mars, a freak accident, one man's struggle to survive. Okay, I think that's enough for me. That's very interesting. So he's on Mars, astronaut. Never read that kind of genre before, sci-fi. I have The Martian. So if you read it, let me know what you thought of it, or if you know someone that's read it, let me know what they think as well. Now, these are the two books that I recently got at Free Little Library, so let me show you. I have The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict. On my Amazon Kindle, I have Carnegie's Maid, which is also by Marie Benedict. She specializes in historical fictions, and I think she focuses on women in history. I actually have read The Personal Librarian that was by Marie Benedict and another author, and I really loved that story. It was really well written. It transported you into that point in time in history, so I'm very intrigued about this one. This is about a woman surrounded by the rising Nazi party and led into marriage with an Austrian arms dealer. It says, a powerful novel based on the incredible true story of the glamour icon and scientist whose groundbreaking invention revolutionized modern communication. If you ever want me to learn history, get me a historical fiction. The last book I got at the Free Little Library is none other than James Patterson. If you go anywhere in the world that has books, this name is there. James Patterson is probably one of the most well-renowned authors I have ever seen, next to Nora Roberts. Both of their books are absolutely everywhere. Their names are bigger than the actual book title on the covers, other than this one, of course. They are just out there. They write, and they write hard, and they write well. So this is going to be my second James Patterson book I have ever read. This is a mystery thriller. It's called The Inn. I don't really want to know about what happens because I prefer to go into the majority of my books blind, but I know that it's a thriller, and I know that James Patterson specializes in thrillers, so it must be good. The first book I read by him was called The President is Missing. Actually, he wrote it with Bill Clinton, and I rated that one 3 stars. I thought the writing was pretty good, very easy to understand. It was kind of fast-paced. It wasn't as fast-paced as the previous young adult thrillers I have read, but we'll see how I feel about this one. Now, these are books that I borrowed from the library that I do have to return, but I'm very excited about them because they are continuing a series that I fell in love with, not really fell in love, that I became very intrigued with at the first book. We have All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes and Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is the second book of the Natural series, which is basically a series about young adult prodigies who are very good at reading other people who specialize in specific skills that are really necessary when it comes to fighting crime, dealing with forensics, and just getting into the mind of criminals. I am very excited. I actually read the first book in one day because I was so into it. I was fully enthralled. I really do think I'd be able to read these in one day. Let's see how many pages there are. This is like practically a new hardback too. Yeah, they're just over 300 pages. This is definitely next up on my list. It's actually taken me a lot of self-control to finish the books I'm reading now before picking these up, but I have a feeling within the next few days I will be reading these books. This is the stack of books that I have as my book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this fall book shopping video. I know that I did. I absolutely love books. I love reading the fall. I feel like fall is the season for reading. Every season's a season, but specifically fall, it's, you know, you get curled up with a book and a cup of coffee or hot cocoa and the leaves are falling and you're reading a book. Nothing better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys are reading below, or if you guys have read any of these books, let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video. God bless you guys and peace.